So let's say you have your spreadsheet stored on the cloud. For example, you have stored your flat file as a Google Sheet on your Google Drive account. So with the help of Yujaa, you can directly connect to any file which you have stored on the cloud. So let's go to the choose your data section. Over here, I'm going to select Google Sheet in case I have stored my spreadsheet as a Google Sheet. And over here, I'm going to select my Google account on which I have my data which I need to visualize, and I'm going to give this any name, let's say Google Sheets report, and I'm going to click on next. Now I have to select the file. This shows all the files which I have in my Google account stored as a Google Sheet. So I'm going to select, let's say, this particular file, click on preview. This prompts me to select the sheet in this particular file. So for example, this file called hiring data has two sheets, so I'm going to select this first sheet, and here I can see the total number of items, or I can say columns, which I have. And now once I have satisfied, I can click on finish. So now we have finished the creation of the data set, and now we are redirected to this section, which is the list data set section, where I can modify the data set which I had just created. Since I had created this Google Sheets report, I can click on this, and here on the right hand side I have different sets of options. So for example, let's say that suddenly I realized that there was an updated report which I had stored and I had selected the wrong file. So I can go to the dataset definition, click on enabling editing, and from here I can change the file, select some other file, let's say hiring candidate details instead of the previous one, and again select, maybe I have selected the wrong sheet, so I can go ahead and select some other sheet, get a preview of the data. Once I'm satisfied, I can go ahead and update this file. So even after I've created a data set, I can change the file which is there later on. Apart from that, let's say that I wish to transfer these IDs as dimensions rather than measures. So I'm going to shift them to the dimensions and update this. This has been done. Moving ahead, let's add a drill definition. So I'm going to add a new drill and select, let's say I'm going to select team, and inside the team, people of different designation, and update this drill definition. Now once I'm satisfied with this, I can directly create a visualization from here, clicking on this icon. So I can create either a new report or add a new card to any existing report. So I'm going to select new report. Again, I'm going to name this and create a new report. So now I'm ready to create some meaningful visualizations out of whatever data which I have over here. So let's just start off with some basics, such as I want to know the gender distribution within my organization. So I'm going to count the number of candidates according to their gender. I can change their visualization or chart type. Click on save. So this is how fast and easily I can go ahead and create any report based on any type of data from any spreadsheet which I have on the cloud. So again, I'm going to select designation wise candidates, and I'm going to slice them on the basis of their gender. This is how this looks. Can save this. And I can go back and edit it. Let's say go to the properties, stack them on one another, and I can change their order in an ascending or descending order based on the number of candidates and save them. So this is what it looks like. Finally, I can save this particular report, and when I go to the reports and dashboard section, I can find this particular report over here.